wanted to do a quick video of my very first time riding a scooter. I looked online, I hadn't really seen anybody do that before, so I thought it'd be really cool to just, see what it was like when I went from never even sitting on a bike before to, learning in the parking lot to the point where I could actually drive it around. So, hope you enjoy. Scared. This is frightening. So definitely gotta keep your arms and shoulders straight. You want to wobble it. Also, my glove wants to stick to the throttle, so I gotta make sure I'm not like clamping down on it when I want to let go. Alright, we're getting a little bit more comfortable moving forward. I had not sat on this thing until now, like today. So I'm just kind of moving forward. Feel for the takeoff. Like, so I find sometimes my foot, I'm kind of like dragging my right foot a little bit. It's that moment of wanting to like let go that's scary. I gotta lift my feet up. That's the going. I definitely need to do this in the parking lot. Car, I might not have enough time. I know that seems silly, but I'm barely comfortable with this. Let's get my signal on here. We're up. This is freaking scary. So good, stable. I'm going to try to slowly squeeze and come to a stop. Slowly squeeze and come to a stop. My hand is done. Okay, we're good. Alright. Get some crud off my shoe. Cancel my turn signal. Gotta get in the habit of doing that. Alright. Whew, okay, let's practice some more. I think once you get over that initial wobble, then you're good. You gotta get your feet up, you gotta just keep getting a little bit of speed. I mean, a little bit of speed. You gotta get above that 5 mile an hour mark. I think once you do that, you're good. Actually, you know what? Let me do a straight across around here. Something just immediately let out. Keep loose, don't clamp down. Alright, and I'm not going to try a low speed turn here. We're going to stop. Don't let the bike lean over. Again, like, I am just YouTube taught at this point. God, you know I'm going to drop this thing. I'm not gonna drop it. Alright, so pre-flight, we got our brake on. We got in on position, kill switch to on. Brake in. There's the power. Mirrors aren't bad. I feel like I can see. Remember to strap in my helmet this time. How's it going? So here's the thing, I need to stop looking down at the speedometer. That I think is part of my problem. Okay. Because I'm looking down to see if I'm moving. I'm expecting a tack. There is no tack. There's no reason for me to look down. It's definitely a little better when we lift our heads up. Ooh, this is scurry. Don't look down. I keep wanting to look down. There's nothing, I mean, alright, I'm not feeling, this is my blinker, this is my horn. Definitely a little easier when you look up. It's tough, you chicken out, you're like, oh, I don't want to commit. So right now I don't feel super comfortable. Turning it around. I also got to be careful about cars pulling into here. Alright, here I feel better because I can kind of see cars coming from there, cars coming from... Alright, I feel like... Alright, we're going to try some little turns. Shoulder check. A little bit. Oh, I'm turning a little. Turning. Look down. Alright, we lost it. Well, that was awesome. I just did a loop, basically, all the way around behind me. You just gotta like, you get to this point where you want to like either go or let down, and you gotta like let go and just give it just a little bit more throttle. I definitely find it kind of hard to modulate my throttle and turn at this point because you're like trying to focus on how much hand pressure, and it's not really second nature to you yet how much like I find myself kind of trying to like turn and like push on the handlebars as I'm trying to do the throttle. Alright, let's see if we can get, I'm not going to go past the Jeep. I don't want somebody to run into me. I don't see anybody coming. Okay, this is kind of, I mean, it's scary as hell, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, the trick is just not give you too much English. Alright, now like once you're moving, it's not so bad. And then the low speed, I want to wobble so bad. So I think it's just I need to get it slowed down and then just do it all the way, not like crawl at 1 mile an hour waiting for it to like coast to a stop. I need to stop it myself. I'm glad I'm definitely like I made it to this parking lot, because doing this until I got to the parking lot, kind of doing this on the road was tricky. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do another little L. deep breath. Definitely not looking down. They say it, it's real. Yeah, you definitely feel like you're gonna give yourself a little. Alright, I'm not covering the front brake right now because it's harder to modulate the throttle. Drag the rear brake a little bit. Dragging the rear brake does seem to help stabilize it. I mean, the slower I go, the tenser I get. It's tough to not tense your arms up. And then you go into like super overcorrect mode. Alright. Slow speed, like when you're coming to a stop and you want to kind of like move over a little bit, as I was there, was definitely interesting. And it's definitely better to keep your feet kind of out in front of you, I think. It feels like it's easier to balance for me. Instead of like kind of dragging them like in a like dragging them like this is harder than like this. I feel like I get like this more balance feel. Alright, this is starting to feel cool. Not like cool, like I'm a cool dude, but like alright. A little bit more throttle. I see what they mean, even at the slow speed, about like chopping the throttle and having like, you just feel the bike kind of like lurch forward, and it does, even like just the tiniest bit, kind of upset your balance. All right, so I think where I'm at right now is I'm graduated to doing these little circles. I'm going to do these a little bit until I get comfortable. I think I'd still like to stop at this Jeep and not do a full circle, just because that way I can see who's coming. Definitely felt my like arm kind of jerking, like I wasn't very smooth, but here I'm like turning myself, you know, I don't know, you can probably hear when I'm like basically letting off the throttle. I think letting off the throttle smoothly, there's definitely a little bit of like jerkiness in the throttle. Dear God, this thing is fine. I am also kind of like, I don't know if it's kind of nice not having to worry about clutch at this point. I know I love stick shift vehicles. I'm gonna want one. Alright, let's just keep our head and eyes up. We're gonna drag the rear brake a little bit. Go a little bit more good. Gentle. We're staying under 10 at this point. Gentle, easy, and you know, kind of, it wants to straighten itself out, so. Alright, we're back at the Jeep. Let's do another try. This is addicting though, I can tell you that. It's weird, like giving a brake and throttle. Don't tense the arms. Yeah, I think scooter, I don't regret starting on a scooter. In the shoulder, drag the brake, look around. Feels good, it feels good, that feels good. It feels a lot better. Keeping some throttle. We're gonna do what we said we're gonna do. Alright, so I definitely was trying to stop with my foot there. I mean, I wasn't. I think we need to practice stopping. Rear brake, rear brake. Give it a little foot kick. Not looking down so you can't see what I'm doing, but as I was going, I was kind of kicking my foot. Oh my gosh. I wish I had a temperature gauge. Well, there is a temperature gauge, so if it was overheating, I would know. And it's water. It's got some kind of water cooling, I think. It's water cooled. Foot down, foot down, foot down. So, tight turn. We can't put our foot down. So that's what we got to get to. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. But I feel like I'm pushing, or like clamping on the bars and like pushing them at certain times. Like I need to be looser. Like I'd have to like clamp and I'm like pushing. I mean, I need to be kind of like gently pulling it. Alright, this is addicting just to kind of do a couple more little. So I think it's after I let off and I'm trying to get back into the friction zone is where I give it too much. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Nobody. I didn't. Okay, so it wasn't dragging the brake there, but that was okay. So a new goal is stop at the Jeep, make sure I'm good to go, and then like basically the Jeep is my only stop point. Should be my only stop point now. So this feels good. This feels good. I was tightening the shoulders, consciously loosening, making an effort to loosen them. Still under 10, still under 10. No cars, no cars. Feeling a little better, feeling a little better. Okay, so we're gonna practice coming to a stop now. Squeeze, squeeze both. Okay. So when I'm slow, I gotta get both my feet down. When I'm kind of waddling like that, waddling with one foot, you're in a bad way because you give it a little too much push, and then you lean over and you're like, oh my god. I think once you get below a certain speed threshold, like you're putting your feet down whether you want to or not. Like that's just what, like I get like too much of a little bit of a janky wobble. Okay, good. If you push this, it doesn't seem to do anything while it's running. Yay, smart Honda. Just kind of like thought go and then did go, so that was cool. Alright, we're gonna get up to here, come to a stop. I gotta get a little bit better feel for this front brake here, for sure. Oh god, this is perfect. I'm so happy I took the day off and did this. See, I'm getting this creeping, okay, wrong word to use in a playground. I'm getting this slow moving forward working. I'm gonna try this parking brake here. This brake. Push this. Wait, or is that the... Ah, you gotta squeeze the brake and pull the lever. Nope. Oh, parking brake. It felt a little weird. Oh, okay, so squeeze, pull, it's there. I push that in, and once I squeeze, it releases. Alright, just took a little break there. I got to the point where I was pretty comfortable doing circles. Do a little, really looked at it. See, there's the little crack that I gave it when Jason and I picked it up. He did not have the forks tied down properly, thanks to yours truly. And it tipped over in the bed of the truck as we pulled out of the dude's driveway. But, well, lesson learned. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Look. Alright, we're gonna try to do the whole lap this time. See, there's like an unintended throttle. Oh, that was close. I was definitely tensing. Look where you want to go, look where you want to go. Giving it a little throttle. Look where you want to go. Gentle, gentle, a little bit of
check on the shoulder. Drag the brake a little bit, give it a little bit of throttle. Drag the brake a little bit, give it a little bit of throttle. A little bit more throttle, a little bit more throttle, a little bit more throttle. And we're gonna turn one more time. And stop. Let's make sure that dude saw me. I think he did. Okay. And that throttle control, still tons of work. That's got to become second nature. I can tell it's that, because it's that you give it a little too much and then it kind of unsettles you, and then you kind of get a little loosey-goosey, or I'm just saying you get a little wobbly because you clamp down. I think my weak spot right now is I'm in a kind of a slow speed right turn. I'm trying to give throttle, and then I'm subconsciously turning the bar, and then that makes me kind of cut over and kind of tip over almost. So, but I got my feet out. All right, we're gonna so we're gonna stop, because if they're coming, I don't want them to hit me. And so this is why we stop. Stop. Let the bike stop for you, Dan. You just need to keep it from the tipping over. I like this little thing. You gotta force yourself to get loose, because you tighten up and then you just can't fluidly make the motions that you need to make. Oh, I wanted to put my foot down there, but I didn't. So now the name of the game is go slow, do a check, don't put your feet down. Oh yeah, we're doing this. It's like an hour and a half in the making. Still keep it under 10. Look through the turn, look where you wanted to go. Okay, yeah. That feels good. That's nice. Oh yeah, I think I'm starting to get like kind of my body leaning into with it. Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. You gotta kind of move your shoulders, move your body. Let's check. No cars, no cars, no cars. It's like my second or third lap without stopping. Oh, it's coming together. No way am I ready for the road right now, but I'm like feeling like I'm not gonna be a dismal failure. Okay, so we got a truck coming here, so what I want to do is get across. And I don't want to surprise them. I think it's just getting comfortable with like the act of going. Don't target fixate. Don't look at the Jeep, and you will not hit it. Look over your shoulder. Look over here. Make sure we got no cars. Make sure we got no kids. All right, we're gonna need to do a loop the other way soon here. A little bit of throttle. A little bit of throttle. It really does help you in turns. Person. Don't hit the people. I think we're getting it, dude. Getting the hang of it. Oh, I need to practice bringing it to a stop. Might quick, but this place is not big enough for that. Okay. I'm definitely getting more comfortable just turning this thing around. You're just kind of getting it going, getting it maneuvered. Okay. So, rookie mistake, putting a foot up too soon. Putting the foot on the side that you're turning to, also don't do that. Like the idea of like going and then turning was frightening to me like an hour ago. I think getting that friction zone down. Let's make sure there's no cars coming here. Make sure there's no cars coming here. Because getting that predictable throttle like so that you're getting some increase in speed, but like the amount that you want is key. Alright. Oh, that was close. So, caught myself there. Could have been bad. Right in front of the kiddos. Oh god, Mommy, why'd that man fall? Definitely saying what you're doing helps. Or saying the things you need to do. Saying it to yourself. You sound like a crazy person, but it also makes the video interesting. Alright, I let it go too slow there. Then I gave it too much throttle and it like jerked me forward. And then just kind of, I wasn't balancing right. Okay. Like an hour ago, this would have been terrifying. I could not have done this an hour ago. A little bit more throttle. I am so it's just keeping your arms loose, keeping your arms loose, not clamping down. Like once you kind of keep things loose and you stop over correcting yourself. Like you can do it.
Unfortunately, my battery died shortly after that. I did get to the point where I was able to ride around on some of the little side streets in the village and get to the gas station, get some gas in it. But feeling a lot more comfortable now. Can't wait till my next time out there. Thanks.